हेलो गाइस, इन नोटबुक मैथ्स में आपका वेलकम है। मैथ्स चैनल, ये मैथ्स चैनल में मैं आप लोगों को ओनली फार्मूलाज रिवाइज करा रही हूँ। जो भी लोग एमएससी के बच्चे हैं, एमएससी के स्टूडेंट्स हैं और जो भी लोग एग्ज़ाम्स के लिए प्रिपेयर हो रहे हैं, उन लोग के लिए ये मैथ्स फार्मूलाज बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है। जो देख रहे हैं मेरा चैनल को प्लीज़ लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिए। ओके, मैं आज स्टार्ट करती हूँ और दूसरे फार्मूलाज से हम लोग कल तक ना डिवाइजर्स तक कंप्लीट करें एलिमेंटरी नंबर थ्योरी में, और दूसरे इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट्स एंड दूसरे इम्पोर्टेंट फार्मूलाज मैं आपको बोल दे रही। डिवाइजर्स कंप्लीट कर दिए हम लोग एलिमेंटरी नंबर थ्योरी में। नेक्स्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट इज a comma b, if for every a comma b are twin primes, then pq plus 1 is said to be perfect square। ओके, एक इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट है। नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज इफ p इज ए प्राइम, जो भी एग्ज़ाम्स के लिए प्रिपेयर हो रहे फ्रेंड्स, ये पॉइंट्स मैं जो बोल रही हूँ फार्मूला टाइप में और प्रॉब्लम में फार्मूला टाइप यूज़ करके आप लोग फार्मूला बेस पे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर सकते। तो इसलिए मैं ना ये चैनल पूरा फार्मूलाज, ओनली फार्मूलाज, जब थोड़े एग्जांपल्स भी, इम्पोर्टेंट एग्जांपल भी मैं सॉल्व कर रही हूँ, ओनली फार्मूलाज पे मैं चैनल बना रही हूँ। प्लीज़ लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करिए, बहुत बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है। आपके फीडबैक पे चैनल ना मैं और अपलोड करती पूरे टॉपिक्स। ओके, एंड देयर एग्जिस्ट k greater than 0, then pi of p power k plus p power k minus 1 is equal to p power k. This is a formula where pi of p is, we have pi of p is equal to pi of p power 1, मतलब इधर पावर 1 है, कुछ भी नहीं दिया तो इधर p power 1 मतलब, so we can find p power 1 minus p power 0 first। ओके, p power k का क्या है, p power k फर्स्ट पाई ऑफ p power k, उसका डिक्रीज करना, एक माइनस 1 करना, तो p power k minus 1। So first we have to find p power k, pi of p power k. First we have to know what is pi of p, then we find pi of p power k and substitute in this equation, we get pi of what is p power k value we can find out। okay, if we want to find p power k plus p power k minus 1, we get p power k. This is the formula। okay, how we will get this formula? So we can do the some steps, we get this p power k। okay, how I will show that। okay, p power pi of p means pi of p minus p power 1 minus p power 0। okay, equal to pi of p power k we have to find first। okay, see here guys, first we have to find pi of p power k, then pi of p power k means p power k minus p power k minus 1, this gives p power k minus p power k by p power k। okay, we get p power k, pi of p power k। okay, now wait, now what, substitute this value in this p power k plus p power k minus 1 is equal to, what is the value of pi of p power k? Pi of p power k minus p power k into p power k 1 by plus pi of p power k. P power k minus 1 can be written as p power k to p Then this term 1 by p, this is 1 by p, sorry by mistake I wrote it here 1 by p, no. So this term and this term cancel. Okay, p power k we get. So pi of p power k plus pi of p power k plus p power k minus 1 is equal to p power k is the formula. On this formula we have to solve some problems. Okay, next I will show one example also. Next formula is pi of 2 power n. Okay, we can write it as 2 power n minus 2 power n minus 1. This gives 2 power n minus 1 if for every n is prime. Okay, this also I can prove this 2 power n minus 1. How we will get? If you put the value of n is 1, 3, n equal to prime numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, we get the value 2 power n minus 1. That is, for example, you take if n equal to 3, then pi of 2 power 3 is equal to 2 power 3 minus 2 power 3 minus 1. This simplifies 3 minus 2 power square. This is written as 2 square common. Write 2 square common. 2 minus 1. This implies 2 square into 1 is equal to 2 square. Okay, this can be written as 2 into 3 minus 1, that is 2 square. Okay, that is 2 power n minus 1. We get 2 square, no? Same like this. Okay, pi of 2 power n, if n is prime, we get 2 power n minus 2 power n minus 1. For put any number that is prime only 1, 3, 5, 7, we get 2 power n minus 1 value. Okay, next want to tell perfect number. What is perfect number, friends? What is perfect number? Perfect number is that which is shown as formula. This is also shown as a formula. Perfect number. Here sigma of n is equal to 2n is the formula of perfect number. Please remember, guys, these formulas are very important. Please, for example, that n equal to 6, then 6 is a perfect number or not? Then sigma of 6 is equal to 2 into 6. This implies 2 into n plus 6. 2 6 are 12. So for 12 is the perfect number. We can write in the product of 2n. Okay, divisors, we know what is divisor. And now number of divisors, how we will write? Number of divisors, positive divisors of n is denoted by T of n. Okay, that is, if n greater than 1, then n is equal to, we can write the n in terms of p1 r1 dot p2 r2 dot p3 r3 so on pk rk. Okay, n can be written in terms of product of p1 p2 p3 powers r1 r2 r3. Okay, it is then Number of divisors formula is written as R1 plus 1, R2 plus 2, and so on up to Rk plus 1. Okay guys, this is the number of divisors. To find number of divisors formula, okay, T of n equal to R1 plus 1, R2 plus 2, Rk plus 1 up to Rk plus 1. How many powers? K terms. Okay, now sum of positive divisors. What is sum of positive divisors? Now we know the divisors formula. We can find also the sum of positive divisors formula is, if n is greater than 1, then sigma of n is equal to P1 R1, P2 R2, so on Pk Rk. Here also same, but symbol is T here. Here sigma is there. Then for example, we can do one problem. After that, before that, I will show the formula. Sigma of n is equal to P1 R1 plus 1 minus 1 by P1 minus 1, P2 R2 plus 1 minus 1 by P2 minus 1. So on up to, guys, we have the term Pk, Rk plus 1 minus 1 by Pk minus 1. जो भी ये वीडियो देख रहे हैं, only revise formulas, how you have to submit the formula in the problem, how to solve the problem. We have to first understand the formula first. Okay, if you don't know the formula, we can't do anything in the exam. Okay, first please perfect in formulas. So for example, to find the sum of divisors of 6, find the sum of divisors of 6. I will show one example to you to understand how to do this problem. Sigma of 6, put n plus 6. Okay, we have 6 multiple, take 6 here, LCM 2 3s are 6. Then prime numbers are 2 power 1 into 3 power 1. The product of two primes with powers R1 and R2 and P1 and P2. Here we write clearly P1 equal to 2, P2 equal to 3, R1 equal to 1, R2 equal to 1. Then submit this in formula. P1 2, R1 1 plus 1 minus 1 by P1 1 minus 2 1, P2 is 3, R2 is 1 plus 1 minus 1 by P2 means 3 minus 1. That's all, no other term exists here. Okay, in this now solve it. 2 power 2 minus 1 by 1, 3 square minus 1 by 2. This implies this. Now we get here 4 minus 1, 2 square is 4, 3 by 1 means 3 only. Okay, 3 square means 9, 9 minus 1 is 8, 8 by 2, 2 ones are 2 fours are 3 and 2, product of 3 and 4, we get 12. Okay, sum of the divisors of 6 is 12. Sigma of 6 is equal to 12. Okay, we have to solve this problem like this. Next one is, I have to show what is n factorial, guys. We know this formula in small classes also, in 6th 7th 8th standard only. N factorial is n into n minus 1 factorial. This can be written as n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial. Okay, and we know that 0 factorial is 1. Okay, and now the formula is p of n plus 1 binomial function, that is summation r equal to 0 to n NCR p of r, where we know that p of 0 equal to 1 comma p of 1 equal to 1. This is the another important formula, guys. Please remember these formulas. When we asked to find p of 3 and what is p of 3 and p of 5, so we have to use this formula when we ask to do p of 3 and p of 5 and so on. Okay, guys, for example, p of 3 we have to put 2 plus 1 here, then r equal to 0. 0 means r equal to how much? 2. 2 plus 1. How many terms? 2 terms is there. N equal to 3. Then r equal to 0 to 2. NCR means 2C0, 2CR, and P of 2. P of 0 means 1, P of 1 is equal to 2. Okay. Now congruences. Congruences formula is A congruence to B mod M. This is the formula. R B A is congruence to B mod M is the congruence formula. We can find the multiples of M and remainder of this by using this formula. We can find the remainder also. Okay, guys, this means M. This implies M divides A minus B. This implies A minus B is equal to QM, where Q belongs to Z. A minus B is known as is multiple of M. We know that. And A minus B is equal to M modulo of M. If B is equal to 0, A congruence to B 0 mod M. Okay, guys. Now to explain another formula, A congruence to B mod M, and if C congruence to another congruence function, that is C congruence to D mod M, then A plus C, it can be written as A plus C is equal to B plus D mod M. In addition, we write it like this. In multiplication rule, AC equal to BD mod AC congruence to, okay, mod M. Okay, in this transitive property exists, that is A congruence to B mod M comma B congruence to C mod M. Then we write it as A congruence to C mod M. This property is called transitive property, guys. This is very important property. Don't confuse these properties. Okay. Now residue of X mod M. Residue of X mod M. What is this? I will show that. Residue of x mod m is the remainder or upon division of x by m is the residue of x mod m. Okay. Linear equation of congruence. What is linear equation? Equation of congruence. This can be written as ax equal congruence to b mod n. If and only if GCD of a comma n is equal to d by b. Divisor must divide the b value, that is equal to the GCD of a comma n value. Okay. Now quadratic congruence. What is quadratic congruence? That is, we know the quadratic equation x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is the quadratic equation. Now we have to write the quadratic congruence easily, that is x square plus bx plus c is congruent to 0 mod p. This is the quadratic congruence formula. Okay guys. Now inverse modulo. What is inverse modulo? जो लोग मेरा वीडियो देख रहे हैं प्लीज़ फर्स्ट लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर करना मत भूलिए गाइस प्लीज़. Inverse modulo means AB congruence to 1 mod M, where A comma B is said to be inverse modulo M. B is the inverse of A and A is the inverse of B under mod M. Okay. Now Legendre symbol. What is Legendre symbol? If P is an odd prime and A is any integer, then A comma P is equal to 1. Then Legendre symbol is written as A by P, that is A by P is equal to 1 minus 1. 1 when we get 1 if A is quadratic mod P, residue mod P. This minus 1 if A is quadratic non-residue mod P. Okay. Now another important formula, that is Fermat's theorem. Fermat's theorem formula is, I will show what is that. If P is a prime, P is a prime number, then Fermat's theorem can be shown like this: A power P minus 1 congruence to 1 mod P for every A belongs to Z, that is integers. A power P minus 1 congruence to. Now this is the formula of Fermat's theorem formula. Okay. a power p minus 1 congruence to a mod p. Okay, now I will show Wilson's theorem formula. What is Wilson's theorem? If p is a prime, then p minus 1 factorial is congruence to minus 1 mod p, and it can be written as p minus 1 factorial plus 1. This 1 comes here, congruence to 0 mod p. It's the formula of Wilson's theorem. Okay, Euler's theorem. These formulas are very important. Wilson's theorem, Euler's theorem, and Fermat's theorem, sigma function, tau function, Gauss theorem. These all are formula asked in big questions. Okay, don't confuse the formulas. So please perfect in formulas. Euler's, let a be any integer and n be any positive integer, then Euler's formula is a power pi of n is the congruence to 1 mod n. Okay, this is Euler's formula. Pi of n, what is pi of n formula? N into 1 minus 1 by p into 1 minus 1 by q into 1 minus 1 by r, where n is equal to p power a into q power b into r power c, where p comma q are primes and a b c r belongs to z. Okay, to find Euler's theorem, we have to first find pi of n, then we have to put the value in this congruence formula. Now I will show the sigma function. Sigma function, how to find the sigma value of any given positive integer. That is sigma function. Sigma function. It is sigma of n is equal to, if n is equal to p of a comma q into q of b into r power c so on, then we write the sigma formula like this. Sigma of n is equal to p of a plus 1 minus 1 by p minus 1 into q of b plus 1 minus 1 by q minus 1 so on. Okay, the product of primes. Tau function. Tau function can be written as tau of n is equal to a plus 1 to b plus 1 into c plus 1 so on up to infinity. That is, tau of n is a number of positive divisors of n. Okay, now Gauss theorem. Based on theorems we can solve many problems, so revise these formulas always. For every n belongs to z plus, such that n is equal to pi of d1 divisor plus pi of d2 so on plus pi of dk up to k terms we get, where d1 d2 d3 and so on dk are positive divisors. of n, d1 d2 so on. What is multiplicative function? It is multiplicative function. Pi of n is any multiplicative function, then that is written as pi of m comma n is equal to pi of m dot pi of n. This can be in the product form where m comma n is equal to 1. GCD of m comma n is 1 always. Okay. If I will show the last one example, that finding how to find pi of 92. Okay, pi of 92 where n is equal to 92 here. Now LCM of 92 can be written in the product of primes 2 power 2 into 23 power 1, prime p1 and p2 and powers a and b, or k1 and k2. Okay, right, p1 is equal to 2 and p2 is equal to 23, where k1 is equal to 2 and k2 is equal to 1. Then pi of 92 is equal to n into, see the formula of pi of n. Okay, 1 by p1 into 1 minus 1 by p2 is the formula. That is, here we pi of n. This is the formula I shown in before, that pi of n is equal to n into 1 minus Euler's theorem formula, 1 minus 1 by p into 1 minus 1 by q and so on, like that. Okay. So here 92 is the n value, 1 minus p1 means 2 and 1 minus p2 means 23. Okay, 92 into 2 minus 1 by 2. 2 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2 into 23 minus 1 by 23, 22 by 23 here. So we have to divide this 2 by 22 is 11. So 92 into 11 by 23 is the, we get, by cancellation we get 44 is the answer. Okay, this is the value of finding pi of 92. If any number where n is equal to any number, we can put n value and submit this in the formula, we get the value of pi of n. Okay, thank you guys. Tomorrow I will show the next topic. Okay, please like and subscribe my channel, maths channel. Okay, thank you.